Carps love peanut butter.
The other day I bought a black morph suit to dress up as a mannequin inside the Wish house to pull some pranks. Safe to say I probably should have gotten a bigger size because this thing was way too tight. But after some pulling and stretching, we finally got it on. Now that I got my full outfit on, it's time to pull some pranks on some TikTokers. Time to pull a prank on one of my homies. As you can see here, he's a little bit occupied with this girl on the couch. So when the right moment happens, we're gonna be switching this girl's hand with mine and see how long it takes for him to notice. My boy looks way too at peace right now, so it's time to ruin that for him. Alright, it's time to switch hands, let's see what he does. The question is, how long is it gonna take him to notice? This has got to be one of the most awkward things I have ever filmed. This laser is so powerful it can set objects on fire. So of course, I decided to use it to scare and confuse my friends. Basically, once anyone walks near one of the balloons, I'll be popping them using the laser. Let's see what kind of reactions we can get.
Oh my god. Dude, come on, bro, like...
Oh, damn, bro, you pissed on yourself?
Yes.
Bro, you're such an asshole.
This right here is the world's hottest gummy bear. And since tonight is movie night in our house, I'm gonna be pulling a very mean prank on my roommates. So basically our plan is to take this gummy bear, place him with the normal ones, and then wait for somebody to eat it. This thing is so hot it can make people cry. I'm sure we're gonna get an interesting reaction. Now we play the waiting game and we wait for somebody to eat it. I place it in the main bowl with the other gummies, and that's when the worst thing happened. My dumbass ate the one I was supposed to prank him with.
Ain't no fucking even the gummy I was supposed to prank you guys with.
What gummy? What were you supposed to prank us with?
The hot gummy was placed inside the middle of the bowl, so I was eating the ones on the edge, but it must have got moved.
God!
Coltyy!
Too stupid, bro.
Not gonna lie, this is pretty embarrassing. Most of my pranks go fairly well. Yeah, this was just a huge fail. Luckily, I only had the gummy in my mouth for 3 seconds because I knew exactly what that was once it was in there. But it was still making my eyes water and it was hot as hell. I bought a second gummy and I'll be redoing this prank tonight. Fingers crossed.
Bathroom sign prank at the mall. Hope security does not catch me. This is a very bad idea. But it is okay cause I am a very bad boy. Time to confuse them.
Prank time. The other day when I was filming a workout video at the Wish house, something went terribly wrong. Everything was going smoothly until Carl decided to use the squat rack. When he goes over to start his squats, he realizes the bar is too high, so he has to take off the weights. There's clearly more weight on the right side, so look what happens. And it was at this moment that I knew Carl clearly got no brain cells and I was about to whoop his ass. This is a smoke bomb tie-dye experiment on my friend's shoes. So the reason why we're using Carl's shoes is he knows my stepsister is off limits, but he has still been texting her. Now, I believe they have secret texting codes, and I can't seem to figure them out. The first text message that I saw Carl send my stepsister was, "See you 46." The second thing that Carl sent her was RUH, and my stepsister replied with yes. If you know what these codes mean, please let me know on Instagram. Now it's time for Carl's reaction. My boy Carl, shoes and watch. Yo, Carl. Gotta show you something. You know your shoes that you lost the other day? Yeah, you know that the smoke bombs I bought, bro? We gave him a little custom for you, bro. Look at those. Pretty fire, right? Bro. And your watch? That ugly ass watch of yours, bro. 10 times. Yo! The other day, I decided to prank my friends by hiding in the drawer above the fridge. After I stubbed my toe and cursed a couple dozen times, I was ready to get up inside with some silly string. Definitely was a little more tricky to get inside than expected, but we were able to pull it off. Once one of my roommates helped me move the chair, it was time to wait for our first victim. Yesterday, I created a huge Jolly Rancher and I placed my dad's phone inside it, and this was his reaction.
Hey, what's going on?
I just finished up making a video for TikTok. World's largest Jolly Rancher.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. It's
Can I lick it?
No, yes, you can actually, but it's also your phone.
What? What do you mean by that? What?
Your phone's in the center. Watch this. I'm calling it. You need a new phone. It's way too old.
Colton? What the fuck?
You should answer it. Who is it?
The phone still works. You gotta figure a way to get it out of there.
All right, well, stay tuned for when we drop it off a 100-foot building. Just the other day, I decided to go find rattlesnakes in the desert, and it did not end well. This was my very first time in a desert, and I had no idea on what to expect. Personally, I thought rattlesnakes and scorpions were the only dangerous thing in the desert, but clearly I was wrong. It was at this moment I stepped on a jumping cactus, and I kicked myself with it in the other leg. I see where they got their name, the jumping cactus, because this thing came out of nowhere. And now for the real challenge, to get this thing out of my leg. These cacti are barbed, and basically what that means is they go in very easily, but they're extremely hard to get out. Every time I took a stick and I tried to pull it out, the thing would just snap every single time. Luckily, 2 large branches did the trick, and I had to pull super hard to get that out. And as soon as I think the whole thing's over, no, we're just getting started. Now I gotta pull out all these little things out of my leg. I was really struggling to pull these things out of my leg, but then again, my pull game's never been good anyways. Safe to say, my first day in the desert was not a fun one, but I promise you I'm gonna find a rattlesnake. Stay tuned.
Hey!
Who did that? As some of you may know, the other day we broke into Corey Massey's house. The childhood star from That's So Raven and Corey in the house. Since there was security in the front, we decided to jump the wall that led into his backyard. All the doors at the bottom were locked, however, we found a ladder and we used it to get onto the balcony. This was our last possible way to get in, and luckily we had some luck. Now it's time to go in serious stealth mode. We ended up finding Corey's room, and he was not alone. Man's had not 1, but 2 girls in his bed. I ended up finding his personal watch that was worth over $10,000, so of course that's exactly what we snagged. Now we can blackmail Corey and has no choice but to be my friend if he wants his watch back.
We gotta go, bro. We gotta go.
And this is when shit seriously hit the fan.
Gate's closed.
They closed a giant gate on us, and we had no choice but to hide. We ended up jumping into someone's Bentley that had tinted windows. It was our only choice.
The windows are tinted. You can't see. Talk. You see us?
Just the other day, I bought a 10-pound gummy bear, and here's why. I saw this video on TikTok of a girl placing gummies in water, and overnight they became absolutely huge. And that is exactly why I decided to try to bring this experiment to the next level. And from what I read online, this gummy bear was supposed to get 6 times larger than its original size. And if you're watching this right now, the gummy bear has already been in the water for over 3 days, and at the end of this video, you're gonna see the results. Wait, I actually take that back. We're showing the results right now, and to be honest, it was not very impressive. The gummy bear definitely grew, but it was not 6 times larger than its original size. It was extremely squishy and it felt absolutely disgusting picking it up. But we're not done yet. We're actually going to throw this thing off the balcony just for some fun. Since the results were boring, here's a video of the gummy bear exploding. If you guys have any other experiment ideas, drop them down in the comment section. The other day at the beach, me and my friends found something similar to quicksand. The best way to describe what it felt like jumping on this sand would be like jumping on a giant waterbed. It was very easy to sink into, as you'll see here, but it was not easy to get out. After I had my fun and struggled to get out, my buddy Greg wanted to try as well.
Oh no, bro, I'm stuck.
Are you actually stuck though? Can you get out?
No, what the fuck?
Let go.
Ah! Stop. What?
Now Greg is trying to convince us that he's actually stuck and he can't get out and it really hurts to try to pull his legs out. So we're just going to leave him here to see if he's actually telling the truth.
Tide's coming in, you better get out soon.
Better think fast because the tide's coming in.
You're stuck, bro, it's not our problem. Bye, Greg. Or fishy food now.
Every single day for the next 30 days, I'm going to be giving myself a new challenge to complete. And to kick it off for day one, I decided to see if I could do a backflip on a paddleboard. I also decided that it would be fun to take our new puppy out in the water, but that was a terrible idea. Basically, when I fell in, he thought it was drowning and jumped right in to save me. Let's be honest though, that was pretty cute, but we brought him back to shore, then it was back on them trying to land this backflip. Now we were so close on landing this one, but then I slip and fall right in. After that, all my flips kind of went downhill from there, but at least the white boats were way more entertaining. But I was not going to stop until I landed a backflip. After multiple tries, we finally land one and complete our challenge. Make sure to stay tuned for our next challenge and give me lots of ideas down in the comment section. I recently made some extra money trading on the Exodus crypto wallet app, so of course, with the funds, I bought a human hamster ball. Whoever gets to the other side of the pool in the shortest period of time wins the challenge. I'm up first and let's see how long it takes me to get across the pool. If I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty competitive and I was almost certain I was gonna win this challenge. I ended up finishing with a total of 24 seconds. Malcolm's up next and let's just hope I don't embarrass him with my fast time. Okay, he's moving a little bit faster than I expected. Looks like I underestimated him. He finished with a total of 18 seconds in the end. 2 more contestants to go. And for our third contestant, we have Sam up next. Let's see what he gets for time. I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to beat me since it was pretty fast, so my guess he's going to take third place. Somehow he beat me and got 20 seconds. Rupert's up next and starting off with a nice leap. 18 seconds is the time to beat for first place. And this man is absolutely flying through the pool right now. Wins the challenge with a whopping 15 seconds. For first place, he gets $350 through the Exodus app. Time to pull a prank on my family and friends. This right here is my boy Chase, and nobody knows that he's home, and he's gonna be dressing up as the nun. Alright, in my opinion, this costume is pretty scary, and if I'm gonna be honest, if I saw someone like this dance in my house, I would probably freak out. He won't be dancing in the prank, but it's time to bring this prank over to the living room. Let's go on over. Tonight is movie night in our house, and every single weekend someone new gets to choose the movie. Of course, it's my turn this time, and I chose The Nun. We have Chase over here, but he's actually going to be hiding right in this hole while everyone's watching the movie, and when it's pitch black and a scary scene shows up, he's going to creep up behind someone and scare the living crap out of them. To capture everyone's reactions, we have a hidden camera right here behind the TV.
See, I'm getting a little lost here. I'm supposed to be on this street, but somehow I ended up on that street. Got lost on the other street, and I don't know where the fuck I am. Maybe Canada.
Who has